Hey Fab Friends! Today I want to talk to you about how to pack the perfect travel makeup bag. So being a beauty buff, I find it really hard to narrow down the products I want to take with me on a trip. I usually take in factors into consideration like the weather. Is it going to be hot? Is it going to be humid? Is it going to be dry and cold? And so that will help me determine what products I bring. But I just want to show you some of my favorites, ranging all the way from prep to finishing. So the first one I want to talk to you about is this White Mud Exfoliating Scrub and Mask. And this is from the Estée Edit. So this is a brand new line. It's exclusive to Sephora. It is an Estée Lauder line. You may have seen it. You know, there's tons of ads out for it now. It has Kendall Jenner as the face of it. She has her Kendall Jenner eyeshadow palette, which is lovely. But this is by far a standout product for me from the line. Why I'm going to bring it with me is it is more than just one product in one tube. So you can save some space in your makeup bag. So this one is not only a scrub, but it's a mask. And it's really great for helping to zap those unwanted zits. So the trick with this is you wash your face, pat it dry, apply with your fingertips in circular motions to exfoliate, and then let it sit for at least 5 minutes, which is the mask component of this, and then rinse it off, pat dry. If you have any zits that are pesky, you can also use this overnight. So you dab on the location, let it sit for the evening, and then when you wake up in the morning, they'll be dramatically reduced. And I promise that I used it the other day and I was so impressed. So my skin feels amazing. I've used it 4 times. My skin is so soft. So I love it. I'll totally bring this with me because it's like 3 products in one. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is this. So this is the STILA HD Beauty Balm, and it's a stay all day product, and they call it a 10-in-1. So why I like this again, save space in the makeup bag, bring products that are dual purpose or multi-purpose, and this one does things like reduces the look of pores and fine lines. It also helps reduce the look of redness. So it's acting not only as a color corrector, but a primer. So I really like this one. The next step would be foundation. And so I like to pack foundations that are not messy because I've had so many incidents where my pump or my powder has exploded all over my bag. So why I love bringing a stick foundation is because it is not messy. It's not going to spill. And this one is the Joe Fresh. So you can see it, this color's Porcelain. This is the Joe Fresh foundation stick. So what I would do is after I've moisturized, I would just like draw it on my face and then buff it in with a brush. Or you can use your fingers if you're not the type of girl to pack a lot of brushes. I am. But if you're not, you can use your fingers and blend this in. So I really like that product. What I would also do and bring along, I know the bottle is a bit big, but it is the Joe Fresh Illuminating Primer, and I just love this product. So if you have those days where you're up and at 'em, you're going on walking tours, you're going to the beach, you don't want to put on the heavy foundation, this type of primer with a bit of illumination can just make you look dewy and awake and done without having those extra steps. So it is a time saver, even though it is a bag taker-upper, because it's quite big. But this color is Champagne. Again, it's the Illuminating Primer from Joe. Yeah, I love it. It's great. Let's talk about concealers. So I'm in love, I'm just going to shake it here, in love with this concealer. I've talked about it before on my concealer video, and this is the STILA Stay All Day Aqua Glow Serum Concealer. And why I'm bringing this with me is it has such amazing coverage that, again, the days that I'm in a rush and I don't have time for the foundation or the primer, I will just use this on, under my eyes or in those areas where I have a little bit of redness or discoloration. So love this product, Aqua Glow Serum Concealer. So next, moving on to blush. This one is always so hard for me because I'm a bit of like a blush fiend. I love blush. I've got so many colors. So deciding on a color is difficult because I find like daytime, nighttime, you want to use different colors on your face. So this color I think is such an amazing multi-purpose color. It looks good on so many skin tones. It's called the Blush-n-Brighten in Apricot Berry. And this is from Laura Geller. So I'll just open it here. So you can see inside of it, it has tones of brown, has some highlighting, it has some different colors of pinks and peaches, and I just find it looks good with every outfit, every time of the day. I love, love, love this blush. What is a challenge about Laura Geller is she used to be sold in Sephora, and now she is sold exclusively on the QVC, so she's a little bit harder to get a hold of, but trust me, her blushes are amazing. Their pigments are crazy payoff, they last forever, and they're really reasonably priced. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is a paint pot. So I always wear this as part of my everyday makeup routine, paint pot for my eye primer. So again, if you're traveling somewhere hot and humid, you don't want your eye makeup to be, shimmying off your face throughout the day. So what I do is I always pop on this onto my lids before I apply my eyeshadow. The color I like is soft ochre. It's very similar to my skin tone. Because I don't wear heavy eyeshadow colors or pigments, I don't want my paint pot to be that dramatic and bold. But this is great, and it really locks in your color all day. So the next thing I want to show you, you might think I'm a bit of a nerd, but there's a trick to my madness. So a MAC eyeshadow. So I love bringing MAC eyeshadows along because they don't break if you keep them in the box. So many times on vacation I would bring an eyeshadow palette or a loose eyeshadow, and I would come home and I would open it and it would be broken. But I discovered if you keep the box and you pack the box, they do not break. They will not be shattered when you arrive at your destination. So that's just what I wanted to show you. Keep your eyeshadows in their box. The next is eyebrows. So I think I'm an eyebrow fanatic. I'm a plucker every day. I hate the rogue hairs. So what I love is this little kit, and it's from Kiss. I'll hold it up here. So you can see it has 2 tones of brown powder, a darker and a lighter tone. It has a gel that you can put over top, and then it has this highlighter built in. And this highlighter is great for going underneath of your brow. But I think this little kit is fantastic. I was given it. I honestly don't know where you can buy Kiss, but I love it and I use it every day. And I love the 2 tones because I like doing my brows a little bit lighter on the inside, and then they kind of, gradiate to a little bit darker. You don't want like, big heavy dark brows here. So that's why I really like this kit, and then it's so fantastic to travel with. So the next thing is eyeliner. I wear eyeliner every day, I love it. And why I will bring this one with me, this is the Estée Lauder Little Black Liner, is because of the 2 ends. So I've talked to you in a video before about my love of the liner like this. So you can see, it's like a marker. I love them. I love marker liners. They're so easy, really foolproof to put on. And the Estée Lauder one is great. It's virtually waterproof. I can wear it all day. I do not need to retouch. It's not shimmying down my face. But yeah, it has that thin end, and then it has this little fatty end, which is fantastic. So you get like 2 liners for one space in the makeup bag, 1 liner. Mascaras. So again, if you're going to be going on a tropical vacation and you foresee yourself in water scenarios, bring something waterproof. But if not, I absolutely 100% recommend this mascara. It is the CoverGirl Lash Blast. I've been using it now for, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years. It's flawless. It does not crumble. Often mascaras, they kind of imprint the top of my eyelid at the end of the day because my lashes kind of touch up there. But this one does not budge. I love it. It's cheap and cheerful, like $8. And yeah, I'll be bringing that with me. Next thing, I think it's really important to cover yourself with SPF. Even if you're not going to necessarily a hot climate destination, you want to be wearing the SPF every day because you're not from there. You don't know when the sun is the brightest and what that looks like. So I think it's always important to cover yourself in SPF, especially your lips. Your lips often get forgotten about. So this little beauty is from Sunbun. And why I love it, I again wish it was smell-o-vision, but it smells like coconut, like a coconut banana. I love it, and it goes on so smooth. So I would put this on first and then my lipstick over top. Or if I'm wearing a more matte lipstick, I would put this over top. But again, Sunbum, 30 SPF for your lips. Protect those lips. And then talking about lips, it's so hard for me to narrow down what lipstick colors I'm gonna bring. So I normally bring 2 or 3, which is a challenge for me to narrow it down that much. But the colors I usually go for is like a daytime look. So I'll show you my favorite daytime look that I can just pop on, it goes with everything. It's not too in your face, but you still look dressy and put together. And this is the Clinique Pop Lip Color Plus Primer. And this color is Plum Pop. So I'll open it up. It's an embarrassing shape because I use it all the time. But it's kind of like a nice mauvey pink. So it's not too bold. It goes on really well. 1 coat, you're good. It feels really smooth. But yeah, something neutral for the day. And then I like to bring something more bold and dressy just in case we go for a nice dinner or those days where you don't want to wear a lot of other makeup but you still want to look done up. I always bring a red lip with me. So this is my new fave red lip, and it is the STILA Stay All Day in BESO. I've probably talked about STILA Stay All Day lipsticks 1,000 times. It's because I love them. And this BESO is truly, truly my favorite red. It's the type of red you can put on, makes your teeth look white, stays all day, does not run. I love it so much. So STILA Stay All Day in BESO. And then the final product I want to talk to you about, this is a finishing product. So you can put it on your face when you are done your makeup and you want to add that little bit of finish, or if say you're running late for dinner, you don't have time to redo your makeup or don't want to, and then you just need a little bit of shine control. Or this is really fantastic if you're going to a hot climate and things are getting a little hot and steamy. So this is the Joe Fresh, and it's called the CC Translucent Press Powder. And why it's called CC, this is hard to show you. Ooh. See those little colored specks in there? They're kind of pink and green and yellow, so that means color correcting. So it has a little bit of color correcting in it, which is great to kind of like help reduce the look of red. And then it's a pressed powder, but it's solid. And so that's why I'm totally packing it with me, because pressed powders are like foundation. They can get everywhere in your bag. And this, if I can open it, ooh, it has like a super, super hard clasp, which is also good. It won't just pop open. See, it's hard. You rub it on. Yeah, but I love it. I think it's fantastic. I love that it has color correcting in there, and I love that it's a compact, it's not loose powder. So yeah, those are the products I'm gonna be taking with me, and that's kind of the breadth of products that I think are fantastic to take with you on any vacation. Yeah, but again, from, you know, the old foundation stick will not spill, to translucent powder will not spill. Think of things like that when you travel. You know, what is multi-purpose, so you don't have to bring as much, or what's spill proof, what has SPF in it, things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my video. If you have any questions about the products or want to see more videos about travel, let me know. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.